my last episode, I revealed how Musalia Mudavadi's allies secretly formed the DNA party, betraying President Ruto just years after the UDA-ANC marriage. In that episode, I shook the Kenya Kwanza pace and left questions on whether UDA is falling apart from within. Now, there is another big political earthquake that it is coming. Dr. Fred Matiang'i, we know he's running for 2027 presidential race, and he's not alone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, where we go beyond the headlines and give you the political analysis. In this story, it is the strongest warning shot yet to President Ruto. A united front is forming, and it includes big names like Fred Matiang'i, Gachagua, Karua, Kalonzo, Matiang'i, and Justin Muturi. Of course, we have George Natembeya there. What's the mission here? Here, there's only one mission, and the mission is to remove Ruto in 2027. Fred Matiang'i, yes, he's running for 2027 presidents. Kalonzo, Gachagua, but they have to give one if they want to remove Ruto from office. But here is the twist. Fred Matiang'i said that it's not driven by revenge or tribal or political debates. Matiang'i said he simply wants to fix the country and restore hope to Kenyans. He believes that Kenya has the resources, Kenya has the brains and the willpower to rise again. And he's offering himself as the leader who will make that happen in this country. But it's not working in this channel alone. Matiang'i is building a new coalition with powerful political names. For the first time, we see Karua, Kalonzo, Matiangi, and surprisingly, Gachagua mentioned as part of this team. The group also includes Justin Muturi, Matiangi, George Natembeya, Cleophas Malala, and there are some who are coming right now out of UDA, because we have seen most of the Kenya Kwanza leaders from Mount Kenya are afraid of accusing President Ruto publicly. This new alliance sends a clear warning to State House. The opposition is not sleeping. While President Ruto is busy defending himself from Gen Z protests and internal UDA cracks, the opposition is silently organizing, and unlike in the past. For the last elections, we've been seeing when we are in the climax of campaigns is when leaders are trying to come together. But this one, if you have seen it, it is coming in a way that they are trying to plan earlier before 2027. That's why I told you, unlike in the past elections where opposition leaders split their support, and this time they are uniting under one purpose: to remove President Ruto from power. What's even more interesting, ladies and gentlemen, is that Gachagua's presence in this camp is making Kenya Kwanza to panic. Once Ruto's strongest deputy president, we know, Ligichi, is now being seen as a man preparing to switch sides. If Gachagua fully joins Matiangi's camp, it could mean a total collapse of Ruto's Mount Kenya support, because if Gachagua is going to fight for presidency, then it means he's going to kill the opposition. That's why from my side, I want this team to come together. Let them support one person, and they have identified Fred Matiang'i. Also, Matiang'i says that he will soon announce the party he will use to run for president. Will it be a new party? Will he join the Democracy for Citizens party with the Rigathi Gachagua, or will he revive a big coalition with Azimio allies? We know Jeremiah Kioni also wants Fred Matiang'i to run from Jubilee, but these are all signals of serious political movement. In 2022, the opposition made big mistakes: lack of unity, late campaigns, and trusting the system. But in 2027, they are preparing mapema sana, choosing strategy over emotion, and they seem ready to give Ruto the fight of his life. And that's why I've come to see this coalition is going to be very strong. Hatujawahi kuwa na coalition itakuwa kama hii tunatarajia ikuwe formed by these leaders. Mimi kifyangu nasema if they join and produce one, they're going to defeat President Ruto. And before 2027, tunatarajia watu wengi sana wachunge na hii coalition. So, Fred Matiang'i is the best in this coalition. And I have a question for you, ladies and gentlemen. Can this Matiang'i led team to unite and beat President Ruto? Will the ego destroy this alliance like before? And is Kenya ready for a leader like Fred Matiang'i? Calm, silent, but strategic. Tell me in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you've not subscribed. And stay tuned as I drop my next video. I think it will be episode 43. I started this episode from 1 and now I'm episode 42. So the next is 43 and it's coming. Goodbye.